Hi guys, Paper Pig Golf here. Today I received my Zepp Golf. Now this is a swing analyzer that goes on the back of your glove. I've had a swing analyzer before, the Swing Talk, which is a Korean device, very accurate. It goes on the end of your club, which is kind of incompatible with my game golf at the moment. I much prefer game golf. The one thing that got me back into swing analyzers, because I actually returned the last one after being pretty dissatisfied with it, was that one, I recognized by using the other one that it's really going to be the software that's going to make or break a swing analyzer. And the backing of Zepp, they seem to have really put together a device that they can support in terms of software, that they've got the scale for it. So the device is pretty decent for what it is. It's not on the club, so it's not going to get some of the detail that the other devices may have. However, it does have a much better interface, and none of the other devices actually provide anything that I would consider more useful anyway. So they don't provide, say, what the contact and impact conditions were. So if it's not going to provide that, then I'm really interested in other factors. So how well it tells me about the other things that can do well, so things like tempo and overswing amount, swing plane. These are things that I expect from a swing analyzer being able to do. Contact, not so much, but thankfully with a little bit more experience, impact conditions I can sort of gauge with my ball flight, and I also have a radar. Also to boot, this thing's dropped in $50 recently, so it's $100 versus $50. I'll be producing a full review very soon, as soon as I've had like at least a week of practice with it. So here we are in the range, and I've hooked it up now, and you don't see of course, but in front of me is the device. It's been very easy. As I said, I'm going to leave a full review for another video. But one thing I wanted to work on this week, I've got 2 weeks until my benchmark round at the end of the week, and I wanted to work on getting that backswing under control. So trying to improve my impact conditions by being less wild at the top. However, Zepp Golf definitely produces the backswing amount, and it shows how many degrees over. So 270 is the correct angle at the very top. It was telling me I was getting up to 300, but more concerning was my tempo. Now I've always known my tempo is quite bad, but it's very hard to gauge whether or not you've got a 3-to-1 tempo without a device like a swing analyzer. So I thought, that number is way red, so at the very start of my round you saw that it was quite fast, as I normally am, and it was going at 2-to-1, and I thought, just selfishly for gaming, I didn't want that number to just stay red for the next 2 weeks, when the overswing actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And in trying to fix my tempo, so slowing the backswing down, you can see that my overswing has actually been reduced considerably. Now, what this has revealed, like getting up there nice and slowly, it shows me that yes, there's still about maybe 10 degrees of overswing, maybe more in some of the worst ones, but more importantly, my swing is actually more off target, off plane, than it is overswing. So I'm going to work on one thing at a time. I'm going to work on tempo. Hopefully that naturally reduces a lot of the other things I've been having issues with, a little bit of balance problems, a little bit of overswing, and obviously now seeing that new fault, or at least revealing that fault, that I'm really off plane at the top of the backswing. These iron shots of my 9-iron just look lovely. Now, I'm still off plane at the very top of the swing, but I can tell you right now, this Zepp Golf is working for me on the swing faults that I have right now. So stay tuned for a full review coming soon.